जय श्रीमन्नारायण. Srimad Bhagavad Gita 13th chapter Kshetra Kshetrajna Vibhaga Yogamu 22nd Sloka. Gitacharya Sri Krishna Paramatma giving his teachings to each and every one of us, including Arjuna. Krishna Paramatma saying that, Arjuna, when soul is in the body, soul gets some of the names. Soul will be called with some of the names like Vupadrashta, Anumanta, Bharta, Bhokta, Maheswaraha, Paramatma. With all these names, soul will be addressed, because when Atma is in the body, only according to his will, the sensory organs and the body will be working. That is why Atma is known as Upadrashta. And Anumanta, that means he is the one who gives his consent to any organ before they start doing any work in the body. And Atma is also known as Bharta, because he is the one who is bearing the entire body. And Atma is known as Bhokta, because the fruits of actions are performed in the body is experienced by Atma. That is why he is known as Bhokta. And Atma is also known as Maheswaraha. Isa means the one who can control. In the body, there are indriyas, organs, which have some controlling ability, and manas, which has some controlling ability. That means there are isas in the body who can control. But Atma is the supreme controller of the entire body. That means Atma is Maheswaraha as long as Atma is in the body. And Atma is also known as Paramatma, because in the body, indriyas, organs are having a pervading ability, and manas has its own pervasiveness, whereas the entire body is pervaded by only Atma. Atma means which can pervade everywhere. So, Atma has more pervasiveness than any organ in the body. That is why Atma is known as Paramatma as long as Atma is in the body. Like that, Sri Krishna Paramatma telling the nature of Atma when Atma is in the body and when Atma is not in the body. Having Krishna Paramatma's teachings running in our thoughts, now let us repeat Sri Krishna Paramatma's words as it is. Vupadrashta Anumanta cha Bharta Bhokta Maheswaraha Paramatmeti cha Apyukto Dehesmin Purushah Paraha. Om. As an essence of entire Bhagavad Gita, in 18th chapter from 65th to 69th sloka, Sri Krishna Paramatma strongly recommending all of us to do 8 things. Krishna Paramatma saying that if we do those 8 things, we will become his most beloved devotees, and then he will liberate all of us from all kind of sins. That is why every day let us respond back to Sri Krishna Paramatma like this. O Srimannarayana, as you said, I shall keep on thinking about you. O Sriman Narayana, as you said, I shall become your devotee. O Sriman Narayana, as you said, I shall keep on performing all my duties as your service. O Sriman Narayana, as you said, I shall keep on remembering the fact that I am your belonging, and then I shall keep doing namaskaram to you. O Sriman Narayana, as you said, I shall surrender to you alone unconditionally. O Sriman Narayana, as you said, I shall not grieve anymore. O Sriman Narayana, as you said, I shall keep on remembering your teachings every day by reading at least one Gita sloka. O Sriman Narayana, as you said, I shall keep on spreading Srimad Bhagavad Gita among all the devotees. O Sriman Narayana, I shall do as you say. I shall behave as you like. I shall keep on working for you. Karishye vachanam tava. Srimad Bhagavatam. Namaskaram to Srimad Bhagavatam. Nigamakalpataror galitam phalam. Sukamukhadamrutadrava sanyutam. Pibata Bhagavatam rasamalayam. Muhuraho rasika bhuvi bhavukaha. Namaskaram to Sri Sukha Yogindra. Yam pravrajantamanupeta krutyam. Dvaipayano virahakatara ajuhava. Putreti tanmayataya taravo vineduhu. Tam sarva bhuta hrudayam munimanatosmi. Namaskaram to Naranarayana, Chaturmukha Brahma, Saraswati Devi, Vyasa Maharshi. Narayanam namaskritya naram chaiva narottamam devim saraswatim vyasam tato jayam udirayet. In Srimad Bhagavatam, 4th Skandham, Suta Mahamuni giving his discourse to Saunaka and other Maharshis, saying that, O Maharshis, Sri Sukha Yogindra giving his teachings to Parikshin Narendra, saying that, O Parikshin Narendra, Maitreya teaching Srimad Bhagavatam to Vidura. In that process, Vidura asking Maitreya like this, O Maitreya, Paramasiva is Paramasantamurti. And how did Daksha Prajapati hated Paramasiva? Why did he hate Paramasiva? Because Daksha hated, insulted Paramasiva, that is only the reason Sati Devi burnt herself in Yoga Agni. That is what you said. How much of pain that Sati Devi must have gone through. Why all this happened? How did all this happen? Like that, when Vidura asked Maitreya saying, O Vidura, Pura Visvasrujam Satre Sametaha Paramarshayaha. In the past, all Prajapatis together they performed one Satrayagam. And to see that Satrayagam, so many people came. Amaraganaha, Sarvesa Anugaha, Munayaha, Agnayaha. All Maharshis came, Devatas came, Agni Devatas came. All of these Devatas, along with their entourage, along with their Parivaram, they all came down to see Satrayagam. And all of them were sitting in one assembly. At that time, into that assembly, Daksha Prajapati entered. Vidura, Daksha Prajapati has an exceeding amount of tejas, effulgence, just like sun, Surya Bhagavan. When he entered, all the people who were there in that assembly got shocked to see such a high amount of glow in Daksha Prajapati. All devatas, maharshis, everybody stood up and gave a warm reception to Daksha Prajapati, respected Daksha Prajapati and gave presents to Daksha Prajapati. But Rute Virincham Sarvancha, Chaturmukha Brahma and Shiva, both of them did not even stood up from their seats. But what happened is Daksha Prajapati has gone to Chaturmukha Brahma because Chaturmukha Brahma is the origin, the first one of this entire creation. So he is like a father for the entire Srishti. That is why Daksha Prajapati went to Chaturmukha Brahma, did namaskaram to Chaturmukha Brahma and took permission from Chaturmukha Brahma and sat in his seat, Daksha Prajapati. But Daksha got so mad at Shiva because Shiva did not get up. Shiva not only that did not get up, but also did not pay any attention to Daksha, did not give any respect to Daksha. With all this, after seeing all this, Daksha got so mad and his eyes gone red, and while looking at Paramashiva, Daksha Prajapati, he was showing all of his anger to Paramashiva as if he is going to burn out Paramashiva. With that kind of severe anger, now he started addressing to the entire assembly like this. Oh my dear Maharshis, oh my dear Devatas, oh my dear Agni Devatas, now I am going to tell you all about how a good person should be behaving. I am going to tell you all now. I am going to talk about that now. Please listen to me carefully. I am going to talk about this with all of my sense, not with my any ignorance, not out of any kind of anger. Please listen to me carefully. Like that, Daksha is now about to talk to the entire assembly, give a speech in that assembly. What happens next we will learn tomorrow. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Om Asmad Gurubhyo Namaha. Mukundamala. Krishna Rakshatu no Jagatraya Guruhu Krishnam Namasyamyaham. कृष्णेनामरशत्रवो विनिहताः कृष्णाय तस्मै नमः कृष्णादेव समुत्थितं जगदिदं कृष्णस्य दासोऽस्म्यहं कृष्णे तिष्ठति विश्वमेतदखिलं हे कृष्ण संरक्ष माम्. Srimad Gita 13th chapter 22nd sloka. Upadrashta Anumanta cha Bharta Bhokta Maheswaraha Paramatmeti cha Apyukto Dehesmin Purushah Paraha. Upadrashtanumanta cha bharta bhokta maheswaraha paramatmeti chapyukto dehesmin purushah paraha. Srimannarayana karishye vachanam tava. Sarvam Shri Krishnarpanamastu. Jai Srimannarayana.